shot off the bat. Onto Gulish, on target, swallowed up by Victor Blaha, the red goaltender. Kubavimo in transition. Sinks the hands low, and the first LCC red runner to touch the ball will bury that goal. So whopping 26 seconds into this game, we do have an LCC red lead, a 1-0. I believe we might see an assist from the goalkeeper there. Great start to the game when the first point on the board comes from the goaltender, a transition player. Swept aside by Jaworski. Haas can't hold it. The hand is up. We will see Blaha come to the bench. 6-on-5. Loscott, the first LCC red player with his hand stick on the ball. Bounce around the goal line, and that will kill the play dead. We will see a LCC power play. So this Frank Menschner Cup has been going on since Thursday. This is the third and final day of play. A highly anticipated tournament, I should say. Given the current state of things in the world, it's nice to see everyone out here traveling. 10 teams traveled from 6 different countries. Players representing a number of different nations additionally. However, 2 or 3 teams unable to make it. Loscott over to Loscott. That's 2 brothers playing on the team there. No mistake by myself. Off the reset. Jirka Loscott, shot off the goaltender, will be tracked down by his brother. So Marek Loscott to Yuji. Kuba Lukash with the ball. Although don't tell old dogs. Loscott, shot, goal. Just a smooth, simple, nothing against the old dogs.
Although don't tell old dogs. Loscott, shot, goal. Just a smooth.
Game format for this weekend has been leading, this is our first game out of round robin. The round robin play was a 3 times 10-minute game. Each period was worth 1 point, and the win was also worth a point for a maximum of 5. No team walked out of round robin with a full 20 points. This LCC team was the first overall seed, walking out with 19 points, losing 1 point to a surprisingly impressive Cologne team from Germany. We will see them in the second semifinal. But first, a goal from Vojta Vosmik. Just a simple, nice textbook overhand shot to the top left corner.
We will see them in the second semifinal. But first, a goal from Vojta Vosmik. Just a simple, nice textbook.
On the board at 2:03 into this first period. 3-0 is the score for LCC Red. Zhibal and Jaworski. Zhibal comes up with it. Kostal on the forecheck. All over Zhibal's back. A kick ahead. Hulesh. Hansa Hulesh behind the back. Pilsen's first marker might be the most beautiful goal of the game so far. 4 goals in the first 2 minutes and 7 seconds of this game.
Kick ahead. Hulesh. Hansa Hulesh behind the back. Pilsen's first marker might be the most beautiful goal of the game so far.
The game. Old Dog Pilsen's 2-2 on the day. They were the highest ranked team by points. So there was a 3-way tie as far as record goes. However, Old Dogs were able to steal points in their losses more so than any of the other teams, edging out Prague Sports and TJ Malachite by just 1 and 2 points respectively, I believe. 10 on the shot clock. Loscott to Loscott. Lukash diving in front, finds that far left corner.
Clock, Loscott to Loscott. Lukash diving in front, finds that far left corner.
College in the fall. Lukasz, considering following behind and considering also heading to OCC, and a goal there by Szczeniak, the nickname for Jiří Kostal. Szczeniak means puppy. So I do live here now in Radotín.
Considering following behind and considering also heading to OCC, and a goal there by Szczeniak, the nickname for Jiří Kostal. Szczeniak means puppy.
To know English, I speak very little to no Czech, and we are buddies. Verbal communication is not necessary between teammates. Being a good teammate transcends language. I have found out living over here. Lukasz with the ball now. Fairly even at the face-off. I believe it's 3-3. Shot there. Maybe the first or second save there for Brzeźka. I apologize for the pronunciation, but that R with a hanger over it really tricks me up. The J. It's not a R. Loscott with the ball now. To Puppy. Up to Lucas. Moves underneath. Loscott is third in points before today, heading into the game. 3 goals, 4 goals maybe, and 14 assists. There's another reset. Mara able to chase his brother's rebound. Unable to come up with that ball is Loscott, and he steps in the crease. We will see an Old Dogs possession here. Loscott just kind of hanging out. We do have a stoppage here. Not entirely sure what's going on, but that is Tonda Gottwald walking out on the floor here. We do want to give a word of thanks to Antonin Gottwald. This is LCC's 40th year. They celebrated their birthday 3 days ago. There's a beautiful exhibition in the tent just across the way here, showing artifacts of homemade Czech lacrosse sticks made of fiberglass and whatever string they could find during these troubled times of the communist era. Chronologizing, whatever that word is, chronicling the years of one-handed lacrosse as well as two-handed lacrosse in the Czech Republic, all the way up until current day, where you see this world-class venue in front of you. I am making arguably the last tournament play-by-play call before a new TV tower and roof will be installed just above these far side stands. I'm not sure how that will work with camera work. Actually, I need to make a note to talk to Andre about that one. Loscott with the ball now. Loscott, primarily a hockey player from the next town over, Černošice. His brother's also primarily a hockey player. He plays professional roller hockey in France. With the ball now. Over to Lucas. Maybe one of the better athletes of this LCC club. Definitely not the highest GPA. A shot there by, I believe his name is Mira. I'm not too familiar with him. He's a Slovak student who's working here or studying here in Prague, wearing a Bratislava Tricksters helmet. Sort of sticks out like a sore trickster. I believe that's Mara Felix on the ball there. Chased up by Krupa. Pushed by Adam Kochko. I'm not sure what his real last name is. Saved Blaha. Good handle inside by Felix. Get the one-timer there. Unable to beat the goaltender. Vimola up. No numbers. Guarded by the other Felix. There's two brothers and a second transition goal. A second underhand shot there from Vimola. And just like that, we have a score of 6-1. just over halfway through this first period. Following these semifinal games, we will have 2 more 5th place division games, as well as 1 more 9th place game. Sorry, 8th place game. We will then have a children's exhibition featuring the youngest players from Jižní Mesto and a save there on Pešek. Dominik Pešek is originally an LCC product. 29 here for the Old Dogs, and you're with the ball now. Arguably one of the most feared offensive players outside of North America. Swallowed up there. He wanted a checking from behind call. I think he had merits there. He's not wrong. So playing against his former club. He's moved out to Plzeň, or Kladno, where Jaromír Jágr plays hockey there still. And it's a much closer commute to Plzeň. I do believe he was a little bit, not tired of, but not interested by winning as many games with LCC in the Czech league by a large margin. I do believe he's happier playing in Plzeň at the moment, playing sort of as the underdogs as the Old Dogs. He was joined by Radek Skala. He followed him out to Plzeň. Radek's not in this game. Picked off by Vimala. Ball ahead. Jaworski unable to control. We do have a 3-on-0. Now it's 3-on-2. Jaworski swallows it up to Vimala. Jaworski will stay in play. Vimala will stay in play. A little bit more about that LCC club. They were formerly the ball bouncing past Jaworski past Mara Loskot. A very uncharacteristic over and back. Ball picked up by Pešek now. Just about 2 minutes remaining in this first of 3. Machko and Krupa pushing inside. And a nice goal there by the big man. So I'm not sure if that's Mara or Ondra Felix. I do get them mixed up quite often. That is Mara Felix, the older brother of the two. His younger brother will be coming out to take the face-off. They might be the 2 largest people out here, and I do believe Ondra Felix is 17 years old. So that face-off guy there still has a good, I have no idea how many centimeters that is. I'll use Imperial here. He's probably got another 4 inches to grow to be like his brother. Metric, not my strong suit. I'm getting better. Kilometers are pretty cool. Definitely easier to calculate than miles. I am a convert. Vosmik checked inside. Lucas right to the belly of the goaltender. Vasek Frank with the ball. Big ball up to Shebal. What a play from Vasek Frank. Vasek Frank is a official here as well in the Czech Republic, and he's also just coming off an injury. I was officiating the game between the Old Dogs and Jižní Mesto, and he had a bad ankle. I thought it was a broken bone, but that was only 4 or 5 weeks ago. He's back and playing, and his assist makes that 6-3 for the Old Dogs. Pešek shoulders off Krupa, and a diving play there. Unable to fool Blaha, who's definitely seen that once or twice at practice over the years. Blaha is the middle child of the 3 Radotín goaltenders at the moment. Kuba Mares is the wily old veteran and longtime national team goalie. And then youngster, oh wow, Lucas standing still, picks up that loose rebound there and just kind of tucks it right under Brzezka's arm. Ball set at the face-off will be taken by Gibal and is that Matush Tilsher? Normally taken by David Rottenborn of the Old Dog Pills. I've not seen him yet this weekend. Violation against the Old Dogs. I believe Mate Krustel was just out just a bit too early. Shimon Kuchera with the ball up now. Mara Loscott over to Kupa Lukas. Shot, and again a underhand shot to that top right corner. Jeshka kind of shaking his head there. He did get a solid piece of it. Unable to stop the ball, however. And just like that, you have a score of 8-3 in favor of LCC Red. Coming up next, you will see LCC White take on the, I would say probably one of the favorite teams of this tournament this year is the newcomer Cologne. A team who's gone 3-1 after a one-goal contest with this LCC Red program. So that will do it here for this first period. I'm Brian Whitmer. Thanks for joining us here on the LCC Radotín YouTube channel. We will be back with you in 3 minutes, no more, no less. Thanks for joining. We'll see you soon. And welcome back for some second period action there. Adam Krupa is pushed from behind, and LCC will go on the offensive. I have just inhaled a red sausage, and for anyone who knows the Memorial and been here and pretty much spent all their hard-earned money over the top of that grill, it's probably pretty much all pork steaks and red sausages. That's about all you'll eat all weekend. Monday you're hurting, but during the tournament it's good eating and feels good. Gizhi Kostal with the finish then from Tomok Jacek. And with that goal, 41 seconds into the second period, 9-3 is your score. Playing for the other semifinal will be LCC White and Box Lacrosse Club Cologne. A bounce pass ahead unable to be gathered there by Wojta Vosmik. Playing a little passing catch there. Matej Kressel, one of the better athletes in the Czech Republic. Pass over to Vilcek, one of the younger players of Old Dog Pilsens. Ball possessed there by Machko. Pass over to Pop, unable to bury. Machko, the son of the... Machko is a second-generation player, and his father on the bench there. Oh, that will be a hold. Peppa Haas takes the hold, gets through it. Loscott will pot 1 minute or less for holding, is my guess. Again, if there was a goal scored here. Oh, Pesek unable to gather that ball up. A weird spin there. Loscott hangs his head. He knows what he did there. A good forecheck, however, sort of not allowed to hang on the guy's neck. Playing for 5th place will be TJ Malashidze and the mysterious Prague Sports. Malashidze and Prague Sports both able to down the Austrian team from Klagenfurt. Malashidze took them in overtime. Big check there by Hulesh, still bouncing over the top of, oh, that's holding the stick there. Shimo Kuchera gets away with one. Krupa backing his teammate up. I believe Kressel's in there. Unable to gather. Lukas does the gritty work. Had it for a second. Kuchera, one of the harder to hit players for this LCC team, gets the reset. Lukas swings and misses. Not a very common occurrence. Bounces it ahead. Kuchera could have gone out the door. LCC had 1 player on the floor. Not a very common sight to see. Now they still have only 3. They were still short. Loscott out the door. Pesek off the mark. Oh, and the ball stings the ball boy. Not an easy life as a yellow shirt kid. But when you do grow up, you will get to be... Oh, geez. I'm not sure. Just a simple check. Pushing from behind call. Loscott gets to his feet there. Very fair player, very nice guy. Again, not one of the players I'm able to verbally communicate with. I'd still definitely consider him a friend, and he's kind of puts his hand up, lets everybody know he's all right. Officials and goaltender checking the goal there. Brzeźka says, yep, let's do it. Pass inside off the helmet of a Old Dogs defender. Loscott comes up with it. 2-on-1 there on the side. And again, the low sub shots, those top left corners, that underhand shot that frustrates so many coaches back home, so many youth coaches. Honestly, if it's going to go, it's going to go. Has been a great tournament here so far. It's wonderful to see so many people coming out. The Czech Republic has been very fortunate, very successful in mitigating the current circumstances in the world. This tournament, however, of course, was in question for sure. About 6 months ago, people were like, "Hey, you think the Frank Menschner Cup will happen?" Matusz Tilscher unable to handle. Wojta Postupa unable to gather. Handled by Hulish. So 6 months ago, no one really knew what the state of the world would be. 6 weeks ago, no one really knew what the state of the world would be. Honestly, 2 weeks ago and honestly 3 days ago, I couldn't really tell you with any certainty that this tournament would happen. These rules changing every day. Victor Blaha airs it out. I do believe that will be too much for Jaworski. Brzeźka and Jaworski miss. Heads behind. Not much of a diving player is Jaworski. Solid defender and squirrely little transition guy. Often gets taken off his feet. Ball will go up into the bench of LCC Red. Old Dogs ball. Teams from the Netherlands, France, a couple players from the UK, not a full team. The UK changed their guidelines and the team was forced to cancel very suddenly. It was about probably 9 days before the start of the tournament. Team from Poland, the Polish Eagles, they're here. Just trying to think if I forgot anybody. Austria, missed Austria. We do have players from Latvia. We do have players from England, Germany. Of course, Dutch. I'm not sure what else we got as far as nationalities go, but it's very, you know, if you have been to the All Air Rescue Memorial, if you've been to this wonderful Frank Menschner Cup, you do know it is an international affair. Players from all over. The All Air Rescue Memorial did not occur this year. 2019 being its last holding. Shot clock violation goes against LCC. Old Dogs ball. 3.5 minutes here remaining in the second of 3 periods. These two teams, Czech League rivals. I wouldn't say rivals so much as everyone's rivals with LCC. Picked off by Blaha, aired out for Tilscher. Tilscher has a good 20-meter lead, and a big save by Pszeszka. Back to Krupa, up to Mara Loscott, and a great, that save cannot get enough credit. He had the goaltender moving one way, got his whole stick up there and made the save on Tilscher. Started going the other way with Victor Blaha on that wonderful pickoff. Sub shot blocked in front there by the very large Mara Felix. Ball will stay in the offensive end for LCC Radotín. Bosmic man all over him, still able to handle. Loscott. So there's another underhand shot. However, low too low will not go. Peszek in alone. Hand goes up. Adam Kuchera will serve one from checking from behind. Easy call there. He may have saved a goal. Definitely earned himself a minute there. Penalties, normally 2 minutes, are served by 1 minute minors, and majors are served by 3 minutes. Games are a little shorter, so you're not playing full-time penalties. Peszek. Ball behind. A goal there from Machko, I believe. Yep, Machko with the diving play there. I do believe that however many goals Machko has in the Czech League, 75% of them are that exact play, that feigned shot from Peszek over the top, or Shibal over to Machko, and Machko coming out the other side. Shibal, also a diving player. Peszek, known for his behind the goal athleticism as well. So that you know, when the mysterious Prague Sports played against Old Dog a couple days ago, that was on the game plan. No diving goals. Old Dogs playing a unique style. So in addition to LCC's 2 teams and this Old Dog program, we do have TJ Malashidze. So 4 teams out of the Czech League. Pardubice and Jizny Mesto not taking part. Low to low will not go. Loscott with a simple forecheck, unable to turn back. Finish. Bouncing ball ahead for Peszek. Felix can block. Shot off. Felix. Rebound. I'm not sure what Peszek was pointing at. He might have had a case. That might have been a goal, but it looked like it got behind the goaltender, who was over the line. However, official right in there calls it off. I do believe that was a goal. However, I could be wrong. I am up here. The official is right down there. A little bit of pushing and shoving going on. 10 call. Kressel unable to get over the line, and I only think he had 2 or 3 seconds to make it on over there. Loscott to Loscott. Lucas unable to handle that one. Hazeto means move the ball. You'll hear a couple other choice words if he doesn't get the ball moving hot. Miri up to Loscott. Lucas. Reset there. Loscott in front. Shot. Scores. There's a nice overhand shot. I will stop talking about shooting mechanics, I do promise. I do hope this weather holds here. We do have a children's exhibition game coming up here at 6 o'clock. Featuring players from Smikov, possibly Malachite, Spratslav, and LCC Radotín. Jaworski able to dig it behind. Peshek knows those tricks. Gets behind, takes a run. Unable to dig up his rebound there. Blaha just hauls it into the parking lot. And that will end the second of 3 periods. Once again, I'm Brian Whitmer. Thank you for joining us here live from Prague, Radotín, Czech Republic. We'll be back with more third period action of the Frank Menschner Cup after this. Hello, lacrosse friends, and welcome back to a third period of Menschner Cup action. A ball gathered there by Pop for the Pilsen's Old Dogs. Last name is Pop. That it must be very easy to spell at school. I am jealous. Benish moves up to Peshek. Vilcek blocks in front. He is hammered in behind from Adam Kuchera. Peshek over the top, shot over the top. Off the mark, gathered by Vimla. Ball up to Lucas. Could be a 2-on-1 opportunity here for Tomo Hiasek. Well, Lucas decides to look him off. Maybe out of the safety and protection for his own player. Pushing from behind is the call. Ball will stay with LCC red. I do play with this LCC Red team in the Czech League. I opted to play with the mysterious Prague Sports for this Frank Menschner Cup. Seeing now a nice shot from Wojciech Vosmik. Top right corner, it beats Brzeźka. The first goal of this third period will make it a score of 12-4 in favor of LCC Red. A bit of inclement weather moving in here now over the Sokolovna Radotín field. Otherwise, beautiful weekend. Weather has been fantastic, per usual. I've been to the Menschner Cup, I've been to the Memorial a good 6 or 7 times now, and I do honestly think that the weather is just a little more predictably beautiful at the start of September. The end of April can be a little wet and rainy if you remember back to the 2016 and 17 Memorials there, just downpours. Of course, now the LCC does have a new turf. Peszek unable to get out of that rebound. Wojta Postupa comes up looking for some help. He will run by Pop, chased by Peszek. Could be a 10-second call here. Loscott dodges the 10-second call. Up to his brother. Almost a beautiful one-timer play. Peszek stopped by Blaha, the 1-on-0. Vilcek takes a run at Kuchera. Vimola presses Peszek. Got a double team here if they keep it. Keeping Peszek in the corner is Vimola. Kuchera behind the back, stopped by Blaha. Has the big pass ahead. LCC is going to opt to just sort of take a little foot off the gas there. Let's play some settled offense. Let's do what's been working for us, kind of thing. So funny enough, the Old Dogs were defeated by the mysterious Prague Sports. However, that point system, the Old Dogs were able to steal more points from their opponents when losing than the other two teams in contention, which were Malachite and the mysterious Prague Sports. Ball carried ahead by Kressel. Over to Hulesh. Machko does not have the ball. Doing a stellar job acting as if he did. Vimola and Blaha fighting for the ball. Those are two players on the same team. Wojta Postupa sneaks up from behind. Quite simple when you're 16 and 5'0". Wearing the jersey of Martin Hodan, the captain of the former Custodes. Ball moved ahead. Matusz Tilsher crunched in the corner. Doesn't look super comfortable, but that play did lead to a Szymon Kuchera goal. Szymon Kuchera, I believe, one of the more underrated players in this Radotín team, as well as in the Czech Republic. Just an overall shifty player, hard to hit, hard to nail down. Buries his shots, but not a loud and pronounced presence on the floor. Doesn't spend a lot of time with the ball in his stick. He's an off-ball guy. He picks up the loose balls and kind of run by a guy or two. A violation called against LCC. Felix will pick up the ball. Ondra Machko has his pass blocked. Pressed there by Puppy. Machko tries to throw it up, lands on Kochko. Kochko, definitely one of the smarter players here on this team. Kuchera moves the ball ahead. Pressed by Vilcek. To Loscott. Surveying the field, and from the wrong side is Wojta Vosmik. Finds the open man. Tomek Jasek off the bar. Tomek Jasek, definitely another assist-type player there. It's an interesting offense. It's they rely a lot on transition goals. They rely a lot on passing. big man Coach Stahl does benefit quite a bit from this passing offense. He's definitely the trigger man. Vosmik a trigger. Kupa Lukasz the trigger. Mara Loscott and Jirka Loscott, more passing players. Tomo Jacek, also a pass. I don't want to get yelled at here later in a couple days, but definitely more of an assisting and team offense player. LCC Red does sit on top of the leaderboard in the Czech League. Krupa tied up with Shibal inside. Pešek directing traffic, has his block passed in front, picked up by Vimala. Guarded by Shibal, turned back. Big pass ahead, unable to be. Thought they were going to see a big hit there. Lucas ahead to a right-handed Puppy. He is called Puppy because his brother has a nickname to do with a dog, and he was the younger brother. Handled there by Mira and sent into the parking lot. He walks off smiling. He does have a goal there. He's been contributing to this offense. However, he has been away from the club for quite some time now, as Slovakia has been relatively restrictive with their coronavirus prevention. A shot bounced on the short side. Blaha blocks it and rolls out of the way. Vojta Postupa saying, hey, come on, guys, let's go. Loscott with the ball now. Loscott, hounded by Vilcek. Pass off the mark from Vosmik. Loscott plays the body and earns the ball back. We're going to see a shot clock violation by LCC. Smart play there by Felix. Not playing the ball, just keeping the ball down. Keeping the ball against the boards. Up to Kressel. Kressel will transition out for the Old Dogs. See if Pešek can get these boys into scoring shape. Machko over to Hulish. Back to Machko, unable to handle the initially. Takes the ball off the boards. Shot over the top. Called off because he did have a player in the crease. You are able to run through the crease and box lacrosse. However, if your team scores while one of the members of your team is in the crease, that is not a goal. That being the case there. Do see that call relatively frequently. Not frequently. Once or twice in a while. That's not really a great measurement of time, however. That's what I came up with. Pass ahead for Puppy. Checked in that finger. He's been having problems with that hand for a week now. We had a rough game in Pardubice, and someone came right down to the tip of his very large fingers. And he's been saying all sorts of Czech words that you're not supposed to say. Zhibal with the ball. Up to Machko. Machko observing this zone-type defense there by LCC. Shot off the legs of Blaha. We'll see a new shot clock for Old Dogs. Zhibal thinks about it. Pešek from the wrong side rips a shot off the official, off the boards, off the official, and actually rolled quite close to the goal line. I'm not sure what would happen in that situation. No push called there. Vilcek went to go hit Loscott. Was blown up quite a bit by himself. Ondra Felix pushes Loscott from behind. Jirka Loscott there to pick the ball up for his brother. Doesn't help his brother up whatsoever, the younger brother. Ball over to... Oh, and that was a pretty passing play there from LCC. Ball, that final pass was off the mark. Kressel and Jaworski will race. Face dodge inside. And a beautiful transition goal there by Matej Kressel. Matej Kressel does play field for the LCC Wolves field lacrosse team. The Old Dogs do not participate in the field league of the NFLL, National Field Lacrosse League. And here in the Czech Republic, the box league is called the NBLL, National Box Lacrosse League. Errant pass from Vimala, collected by Ondra Felix, hounded by 3 red players. Loskop. Sub shot. Taken to the turf by Felix. Nothing dirty, just a good solid physical play. Adam Strejka is challenged. Good solid pass up to Shibal. Peshek, toe drag. Checked by Adam Krupa. Unable to gather his own rebound though, and Shibal picks that up and goes for that shot just off the right leg of Blaha. A quick shake from Blaha's head. He's not super thrilled with himself, but however, that was a good opportunity from the Old Dogs. 15 seconds remain in this game here. Your score 13-6. Once again, I'm Brian Whitmer. Thanks for joining us live and free on the LCC Radotín YouTube channel. If you've never been here, I do invite you. I do ask that you come join us sometime here in sunny Radotín for some world caliber international box lacrosse. Shot from Lucas off the mark here. 3 seconds remain in the clock. Vosmik, Lucas, and an extra save there for Brzezka's save percentage at the end of the whistle. The home team gives up the applause, and 13-6 your final score between LCC Red and the Old Dogs from Plzeň. We do invite you to stay and watch the LCC White and Box Lacrosse Club Cologne square off in the second semifinal of today's final matchups of the Frank Menschner Cup 2020. Once again, I'm Brian Whitmer. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.